What's up, guys, and welcome to the channel. In Apple's tablet lineup, you now have two choices for your average size tablet. The new iPad Pro 9.7 inch starting at $599, or the 2-year-old iPad Air 2, which starts at $399. Is the iPad Air 2 still worth it? Let's find out. Let's start with what you'd be missing from the 9.7 inch Pro. If you're an artist, the Apple Pencil is easily the best stylus or drawing tool that I've ever used. If you're one of those people that use your iPad as a camera, why? But yes, the iPad Pro has a 12 megapixel rear-facing camera that shoots in 4K, and the front-facing FaceTime camera is a 5 megapixel. So you do notice a difference between those two. And lastly, if you're using it for like videos or listening to music, you will have 4 speakers on the Pro, which alternate which sound, where the highs, where the lows are coming from, depending on how you're holding it. Where on the iPad Air 2, you only have 2 speakers. The camera also has a flash on the Pro, but that's about it for what you would actually notice as a difference between the two. If you're using it for really heavy work, then you'll notice the newer processor. Some games you can notice the processor, it's really with load times, but that's more really when it's side by side that you actually notice the difference between that. Now, for everyone else out there, and what I think is the majority of users, people using it for the internet, browsing, documents, email, Netflix, movies, even light gaming, the iPad Air 2 is still a great buy even 2 years later. It's super thin and really, really light, so carrying around is no problem. Power-wise, you can get everything you need to done quickly without feeling like the iPad is holding you back in speed. You can still use an external wireless keyboard, just not the ones with the smart connectors like the Pro, so they'll have to be charged and paired. There's still some wireless keyboards out there that the battery lasts for months or even years. I'll link some below with my Amazon link. The Air 2 comes in 3 colors, silver and gold with a white front, like this one here, and space gray with a black front, and in 2 storage sizes at 32 gigabytes and 128 gigabytes for $399 and $499. This guy comes in weighing just under a pound, has the same 9.7 inch display from the original iPad all the way up to last year's 9.7 inch Pro, has stereo speakers, a very quick A8X chip, Touch ID for unlocking and Apple Pay, and an 8 megapixel rear camera with a 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera. Apple lists a 10-hour battery life, and that's about average with what I've gotten. The iPad Air 2, for $200 less than the iPad 9.7 inch Pro, for most people is all they need. It gets you enough power to use it for what most people use tablets for, and design-wise looks identical. My only wonder would be how long it can last until it no longer accepts the newer software updates. But I wouldn't anticipate anything less than 4 more years, so let's say iOS 14. Thanks for watching, and please leave a thumbs up if you like the new direction of the channel, talking about tech in an understandable way. Leave any feedback and thoughts in the comments.